everybody had a different idea. And everybody thought that his idea was the best. They talked, and they talked, and they argued, and they fought till they were worn out. And still no one knew how to get Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann out of the cellar they had dug. Then Henry B. Swap said, the job isn't finished because Mary Ann isn't out of the cellar. So Mike Mulligan won't get paid. And he smiled again in a rather mean way. Now the little boy, who had been keeping very quiet, had another good idea. He said, why couldn't we leave Mary Ann in the cellar and build the new town hall above her? Let her be the furnace for the new town hall and let Mike Mulligan be the janitor. Then you wouldn't have to buy a new furnace, and we could pay Mike Mulligan for digging the cellar in just 1 day. How many days did it take them to build the cellar?
1 day.
1 day. Why not? Said Henry B. Swap, and smiled in a way that was not quite so mean. Why not? Says Mrs. McGillicuddy. Why not? Said the town constable. Why not? Said all the people. So they found a ladder and climbed down into the cellar to ask Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann. Boys and girls, obviously we couldn't get Mary Ann up the ladder, but could Mike Mulligan go up the ladder?
Yes.
So why do you think Mike Mulligan doesn't just leave and leave Mary Ann in the cellar? Why do you think that he stays down there with with Mary Ann? Austin. India.
Because he said he's always going to take care of her.
He said that he is always going to take care of Mary Ann. I don't care, honey. It's okay. Please give it to me. Austin, I'm going to tell you one time, right now. Sit on your bottom and pay attention. Why not? Said Mike Mulligan. So it was decided, and everybody was happy. This is the town hall that they built. You can see Mary Ann. You can see Mary Ann right here, and Mike Mulligan is right there. They built a new town hall right over Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann. It was finished before winter. Before when? Winter. Every day, the little boy goes over to see Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann, and Mrs. McGillicuddy takes him nice, hot apple pies. What does she bring them? Apple pies. As for Henry B. Swap, he spends most of his time in the cellar of the new town hall listening to the stories that Mike Mulligan has to tell and smiling in a way that isn't mean at all. Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann, Mike in his rocking chair smoking his pipe, and Mary Ann beside him warming up the meetings in the new town hall. Boys and girls, why does it say that Mary Ann was warming up the meetings? Warming up. Because what is her job in this story, Leah?
To warming up.
Okay, she warmed it up, but what was her job, Alasia?
Her job was to make the town. It was she had to be the be the helper.
Oh, keep thinking about it. Eliana.
She had to help the town to be happy.
Okay, not quite. Cole.
Her job was to be the furnace.
The furnace. So what do we think the word furnace means? What do we think the word furnace means? If it says that she warmed up the meetings, thank you so much. If she warmed up the meetings and she is a furnace, that's her job, then what does it mean? What is a furnace? Zoe, what is a furnace?
A furnace is it heats up stuff.
A furnace heats up an area. So some of us have furnaces in our house. It's kind of like I want you to kind of think of like a fireplace. Yeah, a fire. Okay, boys and girls, hold on just a moment.
Is it like to the wall? Yep.
The end. So boys and girls, we're gonna think about something. I'm so sorry, sweetie, I didn't mean to do that. We are gonna think about something. We have some questions right here.
Wait, did that say my name?
We are gonna think about these questions. What does the little boy have? What idea does the little boy have? How does this idea solve Mike and Mary Ann's problem from earlier in the story? And how do Mike and Mary Ann feel now? So let's begin with the idea that the little boy has. What idea does the little boy have? What idea? When you have an answer, I want you to put it in your chest.
Oh, I don't want to put it on my chest. Because my chest is hurts.
Then just put it right here, honey.
No, like this.
Cameron, you don't have to touch your chest, it's okay. All right, on the count of 3, boys and girls, you are going to whisper. I mean whisper with your elbow partner. What the little boy had as an idea. 3, 2, 1. Oh, boys and girls. The line is right there. I mean, Haley is right there. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. I'm waiting on 1 people, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people. I will wait. We will wait. We will wait. We are waiting. Mason, we are waiting. Eliana, we are waiting. Lucas, we are waiting. On your bottom. Alasia, what was the little boy's idea?
The idea of the story, he said, why cannot we put the town hall on top of Mary Ann and Mike Mulligan?
Right. Why don't we put the town hall over Mary Ann and Mike Mulligan? Why don't we just build it over them? I thought that was a crazy idea. But how did this problem, or how did this idea solve Mike and Mary Ann's problem from earlier in the story? How did it solve their problem, Eduardo?
Because they turned Mary Ann into a furnace.
Right, so they stayed underground. What was their problem before? What problem were they facing? India.
That way, they have stairs in there, so they can walk. The other trucks were taking away.
That was one problem, but what problem did they have right before this?
That
Cole.
Mary was stuck.
Cole.
That Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann were stuck in the town hall.
Right. So how did this idea help solve their problem? How did this idea help solve their problem, Leia?
This idea, I think I'm trouble by staying in inside the thing, because the what is that called?
The steam shovel?
Yeah, the steam shovel can't. The steam shovel can't go up because it don't have legs to go up.
Right. So the idea helped to solve their problem because they no longer were trying to find a way out. How do you think Mike and Mary Ann feel now? How do you think Mike and Mary Ann feel now? On the count of 3, we're gonna quietly whisper it to Miss Goodman. Are you ready? Whisper. 3, 2, 1. I agree, because now because now they don't have the problem of being stuck anymore. So that is how the idea that he had helped solve their problem. So boys and girls, just like yesterday and the day before, I'm just going to call the names so that you don't have to pass them out. Just like yesterday and the day before, you are going to have your paper, Austin. And on your paper, you're going to draw a picture of what happened right here. Right here, you got to draw a picture. Then you're going to write what is happening in your picture right here. So if you draw that Mike and Mary Ann, they build it over the people, then you would draw it. That is the town hall. And then you would write, I drew the town hall, which was built over Mike and Mary Ann. You must write what is happening in your picture. You have 10 minutes. When the 10 minutes are up, you must be on the carpet for stations. If you finish this before the 10 minutes are up, please get on Amplify. Okay? I'm going to call your name to come get your paper. Keno. Kalani. Oh, that's right. Austin. Oh, I'm sorry. Zoe. Nicholas. Keno. I told you to go do something and you're talking. Nick. No, you can stop. There's always something wrong with you when you have to do work, and I'm over it. There's always something wrong. Every time. I'm tired of it. Henry.